Public Affairs Officer, and it's nice to be here this afternoon. I'll tell you a little bit about what we do. Some of you know our work. Some of you may visit our website, rp.army.mil. On that website, you'll see a couple of things, and I actually have a couple of slides, so I'll try to move through these pretty quickly. The first one you have is our social media links. That's where you're going to find a lot of our content. We're very, very active on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Flickr. It took us almost 5 years to get 1 million clicks on our photographs on Flickr. Just within the last 5 months, we've had more than 1 million more. And that's because of mainly the content that you and your families and your soldiers are providing us. You give us things, that 1 million just means that somebody else is clicking it, somebody else is going to work. And so we appreciate you continuing to keep those lines of communication open with us. Facebook, obviously, 5,000 people. So we have a multimedia effort. So for example, I just took some anti-bullying videos from produced by one of our high schools, put that on our YouTube channel, and took that hyperlink and put it into our Facebook page. And I'm excited to be able to be doing that several times over the next few weeks. A lot of great videos coming out of these bright young minds. One of the things we do is community relations. We are responsible for the garrison's interaction with the host nation. Some of you, especially here in Landstuhl, might be familiar with some of the topics that we're involved with. When we talk to the mayors, when we talk to the press, we have helicopters, we have satellites, and we have a shooting range. So those things keep us pretty busy with the host nation. Currently, Costa talked about 31 installations in 10 cities. We deal with the leadership of those 10 cities and a couple of counties, county administrations. So that's how we do community relations. And public affairs training, just last week, we had about 20 people from some of your units join us for some public affairs training. We just got together, talked about some of the best ways to do business. We learn from them, they learn from us, we just share information. And that's one of the things that we can do. We tap in. You obviously, those of you that work here at Landstuhl Regional Medical Center know exactly who your PAO is. A lot of people around the community do. She was there to help us, actually briefed crisis communications because of her vast experience with that topic. So we look at public affairs not only with the Army but with the Air Force, with AFN, as a partnership effort. So I need to move on to the next slide because the boss asked me to talk about a couple of things specifically. The first one is our This Week. We put this on our homepage, and you can see all you have to do is click one place on our homepage, and you can get every Thursday the latest and greatest information about what's going on in the community. You should see a picture of the PDFs which we put up there. If you click on that link, you're going to get that PDF. If you don't get it on the email, that's okay. All you have to do is go to that website, rp.army.mil, and find it there. And finally, although my colleagues outlawed snow this year, we still have to talk about inclement weather and where to find that information. On our homepage, we have a winter weather link. And yes, the chaplains and DPDMS, they outlawed snow, thank you very much. But we still have to talk about it, because it was a little frosty out there this morning, a little bit icy. And this is exactly the right time to talk about it. So I would tell you that we've improved that site. If you see where I'm asking you to click, it takes you to a site that is vastly improved from what it was up until about a month ago. We have broken out into, I think, about 10 geographic areas, because we are, I think now with the new installations, about as big as Massachusetts. It used to be Rhode Island. We're gigantic. We've got different geography, different climates, different weather. And so we got, with IMCOM Europe's help, we got them to break that out by those geographic areas. So we know that the folks up here on Landstuhl get much, much different weather than we do down in Pulaski Barracks. So we've tried to accommodate that. The school's information is still up there. This is where you'll get the latest and greatest information. Of course, ramstein.af.mil has their information as well. But again, we all go back to working this together. And with that, I will conclude and pass it on.